Hey there everyone, I'm Marco Couvé, the host of Expat Expert Podcast, and this video is extracted out of a longer interview that I had with Lily, aka Lilia, a Russian singer who moved abroad, lived in Cyprus, Paris, and now in Greece, and is following her dream to become a singer.
Cool. Well, that's a good part though. Yeah, it's really difficult. I mean, I moved around some circles. One of the funny parts when you said like that COVID stopped, when I said before that in Germany there was no like strict lockdown and you could actually say like, okay, this is the family house, so you could go to that place. Mm-hmm. You could register up to 3 households thingy, like circles of houses that you will be visiting. And one of the ones was the one of my best friend in Frankfurt, one of my best friends in Frankfurt, which happened to be also my vocal teacher and singing teacher. So
what kind of style are you? Are you a rock singer? I imagine by your tattoos.
No, not at all. Actually, I actually started a little bit like the same opera singing, musical.
You're a tenor.
I'm a tenor,
I imagine, yeah.
I did like classic, a lot of like, well, not 100% classic, more like in musical theater. I've been in choirs.
What is your favorite musical?
Oof, that's a very difficult one. I don't know. I really love one, but it's a local one. It's a Catalan production.
What's it called?
It's called Maricel.
Okay.
And it's a production of a very
is it about
good,
a girl?
No, there is a love story inside of it, let's say like this. But it's talked about the Christians and the Muslims, the wars in between Valencia and like the regime of like what was Al-Andalus, like the Arabic part of Spain during the
Andalusia.
Yeah.
Bohemian, Notre Dame de Paris.
Exactly. So it's a story inside of a pirate boat of Islamic pirates who has captured some Christians, and it's a love story of a Christian girl and the pirate captain, and it has very
I really want to like check it out.
It's in YouTube actually. If you want to check it out, big recommendation. It's in Catalan, but no, if you speak French, you will understand it.
I don't mind even if I don't get it. I mean,
French and Catalan are really close. So if you speak French, a lot of French people understands more Catalan than Spanish some of the time. So. Yeah, so I did that. And then with Frank, which was this vocal teacher that I had, very good friend of mine until now, actually, in Frankfurt. He was the first person who grabbed me and opened the spectrum. So I listen a lot of punk, I listen a lot of rock, I listen a lot of ska music. Ska, I'm always around ska.
Do you know Locomondo?
Yeah, of course. I've seen them a couple of times.
Nice.
And basically he teaches complete vocal technique.
Oh yeah, CVT. I had a CVT teacher here as well. Yeah, it's the best now.
I love it, like because he can tell you like, okay, you position it like this and the whole muscles. And with him, we did very big repertoires from songwriters from Catalonia to punk rock singing to Celtic punk, to rock, to indie, to more like things. We did also like some classical songs. But I opened with him, it's when I really exploded in the sense of like, now I can do different kinds of music, that it's not this kind of like always more like classical music or opera singing.
Yeah, definitely.
Which I loved it. It's very, very cool that
what is your most favorite aria, like a tenor aria that you did?
I don't know. That's a very difficult question.
Yeah. Nessun
Dorma.
Yeah.
I think it's really sad because it's like probably the most common response.
It is for a reason. Like, I mean, the same for me is like O mio bambino caro. I mean, come on. Yeah. It is classic for a reason. Yeah.
I think it would be Nessun Dorma.
Are you going to see Placido Domingo like on the 10th?
No, I'm probably not going. I went to see... I mean, I love Josep Carreras, who is singing with Placido.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of a dilemma with Placido, with the whole sexual abuse and the whole situation they had there.
Yeah.
So it was more an ethical discussion. I would love to see them,
Yeah.
But at the same time, ethically, it was like, should I go? Should I not? And it's like
I really loved. I saw Placido once in Russia when he came to Moscow to Crocus City Hall. I don't know if you heard. We had this tragedy there recently. And he was amazing. Like, I really loved how he holds the crowd, but also he did one song in Russian.
Oh, really?
Which was it sounded really weird, but everyone loved it. Очи черные, I don't know if you know the song.
No.
Очи черные, очи страстные.
Yeah, I think I've heard
it. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, he conquered everyone. But yeah, this controversy, I haven't followed it too much, but like in those topics, I prefer to, unless it's proven, I try to, I don't want to break the image of, I really don't want to think bad of him.
Yeah. He was just judged and
condemned. He was judged, yeah.
He was condemned, so it was like, okay. I don't know, it's like the whole thing. I went to see Andrea Bocelli last year, really, really nice. Here, I love when they do the Epidauros, Athens Epidauros. I went to Tosca 2 weeks ago. I'm going to La Traviata in 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
In the Theater of Odeon. It's really nice. Below the Acropolis, it's really cool.
I went to see Tosca there like a couple of years ago. They had it there,
So Madama Butterfly last year. I'm going to see Nabucco next year in the Arena of Verona.
Okay,
cool.
Oh, so, there you're gonna be swimming in opera.
Yes, sure. So yeah, I am in this repertoire. Although at home, for example, I'm not a person who listens to opera. Yeah. I was kind of entering this world, and I think a lot of people had it. Like, okay, you enter some kind of the classical and whatever because it's a kind of way of studying music. But then at home, like people listen to punk and ska and whatever.
I have a lot of friends who are like opera singers. And none of them really listen to opera in their free time. And none of them dress like opera singers. Like,
You assume that I was a rock singer because of tattoos, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, my favorite genre is ska. I'm always into the ska environment.
I like it as well, yeah.
What do you define yourself? Like, how do you define your music genre-wise right now when you're singing?
Oh, what I sing? Yeah. Well, it depends also if it's like just for a venue, like for a restaurant, for a lounge bar, it's like basically soft jazz, soft pop. If it's with a band, then it's, classical rock, punk rock, pop punk. If you ask me what is like Lily as a genre, it's a genre. It's a genre of its own, yeah.
I see. That's good. I mean, if you are capable of like switching and dancing between styles.
I mean, not that many styles still, but I feel like, now we're in this modern century, let's say, so we can't really think of ourselves as our ancestors thought of themselves. Like, we have all this information, we have all this history, culture behind us. It's very hard to create something new, something fresh, especially in music. It's just 7 notes. And so you have to like reinvent music basically. So you're bound to like combine genres to be able to give birth to something new. Yeah.
Makes sense. Cool. Maybe I'll just do last couple of questions time-wise, probably. What about video clip? I think I saw some kind of video clip and marketing thingy. How do you do that? How do you deal with the whole video clip perspective? Is it something that you're really interested in, or it's more like, okay, I need to do a video clip because of promotion?
It's a little bit of I have to do it, but as I said, I always wanted to be like a movie maker, and I wanted to be like not even a film director, but I wanted to produce music videos. Right now, I wouldn't say that's my greatest passion. I really like making, short videos. I don't take myself seriously, but at this point in time, I cannot afford like a proper, video maker studio and, all this huge team. So I have to produce everything by myself. But, I'm enjoying it. I have friends who help me. Like, I have a very good friend who's a photographer who, I have a good friend who had the latest iPhone. And then there was me like directing everybody.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't take myself so seriously. And I also look at it, objectively. I'm not a Lady Gaga. I'm not a Beyonce. I'm not at their level yet. So I don't have this level of resources. So I do, the best with what I can get. Yeah.
Yeah, but right now, I mean, you can produce podcasts with 2 iPhones,
Exactly.
and you can do very, 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 very professional video clips. If you have an idea, and that's good enough, like
that's the most important thing. If you're not inspired, then it's probably not gonna work out.
No. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So probably the last question, I mean, the most important one is where people can find you. Like, where are you? Where is your presence right now?
Mostly on Instagram. It's at Lil Mardan. And anywhere you can find me by this tag. On YouTube, it's lilia.mp3. On SoundCloud as well. Basically on any platform. Also, one of my covers is available like on Spotify and other music distribution platforms. You have to search for Lilia, Lilia. It's called Kuz Nurim. It's in Bashkir and it means the light of my eyes.
Oh, well. Yeah. Nice. So with the light of my eyes, I think it's a good end of the episode. I will, of course, put all the handles and all the social media in the description of
and
the
Dobby
episode.
has a TikTok. It's called Dobby the Gentleman.
Oh, a small gentleman. Who doesn't like gentlemen? Or takes some time to like men. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you
for your time.
It
was really nice talking to you and discovering your life and your passion, and hopefully bringing some new listeners to your music.
This is Expat Experts. Support this podcast by listening us in Podimo and subscribe in Spotify and YouTube.
If you liked this short video out of the full episode, you can find the link to it around here and in the description below. Of course, if you are also interested in checking out other episodes, please subscribe and like.